All right, Will's here and he's
Yep.
ready for us. So if you got questions, go ahead and raise your hand. John Hale.
Will, obviously a lot of talk about the turnovers again today. How can you all keep winning with that number? What can you do to address that issue at this point?
Yeah, I don't know how we have kept it up. I mean, 4-0, we probably have the most turnovers in the country. Someone go check to see if there's a stat out there if that's ever happened. But it's obviously something we have to get fixed. But it goes to show that if we can still go and win games like that, it goes to show just how much potential we have left with this team. And it's something that I need to take responsibility of as being the quarterback and plant it into the minds of everyone on the offense. Every practice here coming up. And obviously with the interceptions, that just can't happen. Need to be making better decisions, throwing better balls. But something that if we get fixed and when we get fixed, we're going to start playing a lot better ball games.
Lonnie.
Will
Yes.
Will there? Yeah.
Yes.
Will Levis, talk about the connections that you and Wandale had tonight, but and of course the one that you missed on down the goal line. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've had a good connection all season. It's not something like I'm only looking at him, but we have some stuff drawn up for him. And that one play I threw an interception on, I was just seeing him getting over the top, thought that backside safety, I was playing flat-footed, but ultimately need to give him a better ball, but should have just moved on to my progression and shouldn't have forced it. And then had a couple other good completions with him that he was able to make some stuff happen with his feet. Not so many downfield throws, but didn't really need it. I think that we were able to get some good stuff done with the schemes that were drawn up.
And did you come to the game intending to run the ball more tonight? Because like me, you made some nice runs. Was that
No, I mean, oh, you mean like me personally? I
Yes.
mean, we knew that it was part of the game plan, and there was a possibility that my number was going to be called. So whenever I ran the ball, I just wanted to make sure that I was making the right reads and getting as much yardage as I can, and being smart with the football.
Thanks.
John Clay.
Will, what did it say about you guys there on those final two drives when you basically stuck to the ground game and you were able to grind out the yards to get the field goal, and then at the end of the game to put the game away?
Yeah, it's awesome when you can rely on your run game and just have your big guys go down there and push and get yards for the running backs. And obviously just it was a situation where it was working for us, and we didn't really need to force any passes. So when you get in situations like that, why go away from it? And yeah, I mean, I'm proud of our offensive line for going up there and sticking their nose into the D line and pushing them back every play and showing them how good we are up front.
Josh Moore.
Did this environment meet your expectations, Will, or exceed them? And how did you think the younger guys and some of the guys that hadn't been in this place before responded to that?
It was great. I loved it. I mean, South Carolina, their fans were awesome. There was a great atmosphere. I think we honestly just it fed us. I mean, it gave us energy, and I think everyone that hadn't seen that atmosphere before wasn't fazed by it too much. But if anything, it was just really cool. I mean, thanks to South Carolina, obviously, a great team that we played, and give them a bunch of credit. But then also, thank you to the fans for bringing the energy and making it a fun game.
John Hale.
Will, what's your mentality going into this next 3-game stretch, obviously with all these huge games starting with Florida, next week?
Just one day at a time. We're going to focus on tomorrow watching the film of this game, putting it behind us, and then Monday getting a head start on Florida and taking it one day at a time, one practice at a time, one game at a time. Not going to look forward to anything past what's currently on our plates.
John Clay.
Well, not to harp on the turnovers too much, but it seemed like if you take out the turnovers, you guys were really moving the ball. It's like you shot yourself in the foot with the turnovers. So does that give you any confidence at all that, hey, if we could just cut that stuff out, we're going to be a really effective offense?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's obviously it sucks looking at the turnovers, but it's encouraging to see that we're still able to win games like that, despite turning the ball over as much as we did. So once we clean those things up, games are going to become a lot better for us. And I think that we're going to just become a much better team and show people what our true potential is.
All right, last question, Jeff Drummond.
Hey, Will, there were some rumors flying before the game that Wandale may have been ailing a little bit, but he had another nice game with 7 catches, 65 yards. Did he kind of go out there and gut one out for you guys?
I mean, we knew he was going to play. There wasn't any question about his health or anything, but he's a tough guy. I mean, he's going to get, with the amount of targets he gets and just with how he plays, he's going to get banged up as are a lot of guys on our team. So sometimes the week before the game is meant to just getting their bodies ready, but we knew he was ready, and glad he was able to go out there and play a good game.
All right, Will, thank you for your time.
Thanks,
We
guys.
appreciate it.